Good morning, students. In the last video, we have seen that Siley and her friend done sky watching, on the first day, and they were very happy after seeing the sky, which is full of stars, so they were very happy. Now, moving towards the second day, let's see what they have done on the second day, Let's start. The second day's attraction was the circus on the moon. One unique feature of the circus was the seating arrangement. So on the second day, they have decided to visit a circus, and observe some new things about that circus. So on Earth also we see some circus. So they have visited the circus on the moon, and there is one unique feature of that circle, which was that its sitting arrangement. So let's see how the sitting arrangement on the moon is different than that of Earth. The spectators were made to sit in the tent, and the circus was going on outside. Spectators means audience. So in on the earth, what is the situation? The spectators or audience sat on the corners of the tent. They sat on the side, and all the jokers, and all the gymnasts were doing our entertainment at the center. We look there, but on the moon the condition is different. Totally opposite. On the moon, in the circus, the spectators sat in the middle, and the circus was going on outside. So let's see, they have mentioned that spectators were made to sit in the tent in the middle, and then the circus was going on outside. So this is the major difference between the circus on the earth and on the moon. High jumps and long jumps were the special attractions. One gymnast jumped 27 meters high. So what is special about the circus on the moon? High jumps and long jumps. Were the special attractions. So in our circus also, gymnasts do various jumps. High jumps, long jumps. And they will do some magic. And they will make us laugh. So they make us laugh. So on the moon also the circus is there, and the high jumps and long jumps are their special attractions. And she was telling her experience that one gymnast jumped 27 meters high. On both the days, besides the main attractions, much time was reserved for visiting the various settlements there. So on both the days, they have visited. On the first day, they have seen sky watching. They have done sky watching, and on the second day, they have visited the circus. But besides that, their much time was reserved for visiting the various settlements there. It was expected that students should spend some time for self-study. So they are not visited there for only for entertainment. They have to self-study about some things. Some settlements present there. So they should spend their time in study also. The teacher had assigned them the task of writing an essay on how they spent their time on the moon, which places they visited, what they observed, etc. So besides seeing circus and doing sky watching, they have to visit the various settlements, and learn from that. They should study self-study, and the teacher have given them assignment about writing an essay on how they spend their time on the moon. Okay, means they have to write an essay which contains where they have visited on the moon. Okay, how they spend their time on the moon, which places they visited, and what they observed. Okay, so there must be some places on the moon which are very different that from the earth. Okay, so students must have write about that. Okay, they should visit all the most possible places and write something about that places, what they have observed different from about that places. Sally and her friends had traveled far and wide and had done a lot of sightseeing. Okay, so Sally and her friends had traveled far. So, for visiting new places, they have to travel. Okay, so Sally and friend were managed to travel far, okay, and wide, and had done a lot of sightseeing. So, in short, they have visited all the places, okay, many of the places, and they have written something about that places. Okay, so besides seeing the circus and sky, also they have visited various places and wrote an essay on that various places. Okay, so they are doing both the works. Okay, they have doing entertainment also and study also. Now see what happened on the third day. Okay, on the third day, their teacher took them to a place of historical importance. Okay, so on the third day, teacher took them to the to the place of historical importance. 100 years ago, Neil Armstrong had landed at this place. So, what was that historical place? The place where Neil Armstrong had landed, okay, 100 years ago. Everyone was looking forward to this visit to the historical monument. It was the oldest place in the history of man on the moon. Okay, so Neil Armstrong had gone to the moon 100 years ago. Okay, and uh, her entry on his entry on the moon is historical. Okay, and everyone was looking forward, everyone was very happy or interested in visiting that place. Okay, and it was the oldest place in the history of man on the moon. Okay, so here also children in our Raigad, okay, Raigad is a historical place. Okay, we all take interest in meeting that place. Okay, so that was the historical and very famous place. Okay, the first footprint of Neil Armstrong was preserved on the moon land. Okay, so first footprint of Neil Armstrong means when he was landed on the moon, his footprint was preserved. Okay, beside the footprint was the grand statue of Armstrong. Okay, so that preserved footprint is there, and beside that footprint, his grand statue is also there. At the base of the statue were carved the first words uttered by a human on the moon. Okay, means at the base of the statue, means at the base of that statue some words have written. Carved means written on that, uttered by human on the moon, means when the first human, okay, landed on the moon, he have said some words, and that words were carved on statue of Armstrong. Okay, which are that words? One small step for a man, one giant leap of mankind. Okay, so their footprint of Neil Armstrong was preserved. Okay, so what said that? One small step for a man, one giant leap of mankind. Okay, giant leap means also revolution. Okay, means that was a single step, small step, but that have become the great revolution of mankind. Okay, so in this video we have studied that on second day Sally and her friend were gone to the circus. It was different from the circus from the earth. Okay, and the attraction there was high jumps and long jumps. And besides visiting to the circus and sky watching, they also have to study, self study. Okay, for that they have visited different places. Okay, and written essay on that. And on third day they have visited Neil Armstrong statue and his footprints. Okay, and what have written on on the base of his statue? One small step for a man, one giant leap of mankind. Okay, thank you.